I'm what you call a Trigun fan, unbiased. Okay. We're gonna check out this trailer. So I've been behind the scenes. I've been busy. But now I have a chance to sit down and look at all the facts. Okay, from day one. So they were at Anime Expo. It all happened there. It all went down. Big reveals. Trigun the Stampede. Hold on. We got this. That's nice. I like the way the text is. The font. I like that font. Teaser visual. Then they had this. This was the first image, I think, or something like that. I like it. I like it. Oil painting or something. Okay. Then we got this. They're all at the show. There's the author. There's the writer guy. This is the guy right here. That's the guy. These are other guys. Yeah. Right. Then this is where it all went down. I mean, this is well. I mean, all right. So first you had this. I was like, okay. I noticed his shoulder pad was different. I didn't want to make a big stink about it. And then it was alive instead of dead or alive. As you can see here, that's my post. $6 million double dollars. Double dollars. It's still double dollars, but 6 million instead of 60 billion. Alive only. Maybe this is a prequel or a new universe. I'm thinking it's a new universe with the shoulder pad there. Maybe it's a continuation. Maybe it's a continuation from the manga because I think I didn't read the whole manga. I'm not a fan. I don't like this show too much. Maybe because he might have been a little more innocent after the manga, but it's coming back. Maybe he's wanted again, but this time alive to ask questions or something. His hair is different. Okay, let's get that out of the way. You know, this is good for cosplayers. They don't have to spend that much money on a wig or on hair gel. This is actually a godsend. I can get used to it. You know, it doesn't have to be spiky. You know, if you spike it, it's pretty. Even if you spike it, actually, it might be not the same. But that's okay. You know, hey, people change. Vash's style has changed his coat a lot in the manga. So you know, I'm not too appalled about it. It's fine. And maybe more people will watch the show if it's not spiky hair. Unbelievable. Maybe when people see spiky hair, they think tacky anime. Maybe that's why it was changed. So what do we got here? I never saw this before. Okay, his coat's really high up there. Wow. Okay, okay. Oh, his arm is like crystallized. Interesting. This is like even more futuristic. It could be a continuation of the manga in an anime form, or a continuation of the anime in anime form. I don't know what. That must be Gungrave or something. The Human Typhoon is coming. I love to see it. You love to see it. You know, this reminds me of when the movie came out, Badlands Rumble. All those posters. His it's very professional. They're very good with the posters. He has a rope on his leg there. Hey, he's wearing the Tims though. He's wearing the Tims, bro. Good for cosplayers. They could buy a shoe that doesn't look ridiculous. Well, I mean Tims. I'm not a fan of Tims personally. He has like it's like copper, the Bronze Age or something. His coat looks more modernized. You know, not many belts. You know, there's regular sweatpants maybe and a red coat. The only thing that's really outlandish is the red coat. You know, dyeing hair is pretty normal in nowadays. What else we got here? Okay, so this is the first thing. I don't know, that symbol might be the new faction or whatever, the new thing going on. Like that could be like he could be set up by that faction. Maybe that's like the people that are after him. It's not specifically the official cops. Yeah, his gun seems different. Everything's different. Got the fingerless gloves there. Close up, his nose is red. Interesting. He still has the earring. I like it so far. What I'm seeing, nice. It's not too different. He looks pretty much the same. I can still see Vash in there. This was the other thing. We're gonna get to the trailer in a minute here. This is the Anime Expo. There are a lot of very good promotion. They're very good at promoting this thing. You know, they teased a little bit. 1.4 million views this video has on Twitter alone. I wonder how it is on YouTube. Trigun Stampede. So, Crunchyroll has almost 1 million views. Ooh, wow, it's interesting. Looks like Redline a little. Okay. We're gonna watch on YouTube because that's probably better. This is quality. Stampede. Trigun Stampede. Interesting. Okay, let's just get right to it here. Let's watch the trailer. Oh man, I'm excited. I haven't felt this excited about something in a while. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's a read thing. Let me just watch it. Whoa, his hair. What the heck? Okay, it's like a very okay. Interesting. Oh god. Okay, not too. Okay, it's saved. Interesting. This is like a Gravoids. Interesting. Fate reunites. It looks good. Animation's good. It's solid. A new story. Is that it? Wow, there's so much happening there. Sodaru. What? Okay, he's insane. Well, siblings, am I right, people? Okay, so we got a lot to talk about now. This is a 40-minute video. Okay, so his hair, though. Let's just forget about the hair. It's just something that's happening. Rem looks the same relatively. I mean, she didn't get much screen time in the first one. I like how Knives is like focusing on the computer as he does. Assuming, yeah, it's got to be Knives. You know, you already know. If you know, you know. He's focusing on that computer there. It's a different than the anime for sure. His arm is so crystally. So what do you got here? You got the good and bad angels maybe going on there. There's actually like good and evil angels, good power plants, bad power plants. Who knows? New thing going on there. Maybe it's fate. It's not fate. It's not. There's no free will. You're just a bad or a good angel. Maybe. I have a brother. Spoilers. They built up to that in the anime so much. Millions Knives. Gravoids. He's out there. Okay, so it's like 6 million. It made it maybe less ridiculous. 60 billion double. Is this even real life? People don't even watch the show. I forget it. 60 billion. That's not even real life. I don't know. 6 million is more relative here. This guy. This could be Wolfwood for all we know. He has a golden pistol with a laser sight. Wearing the black. It could be Wolfwood for sure. With a mustache. He has some sort of symbol there. Can't make it out really. Looks like some katakana. Vash has a symbol on his. It's like a Capsule Corp logo. Shinobi. Interesting character. I have a coat like this that I can wear now because it didn't. I have this one, but now I can wear that one. It'll be more like this one. This anime. I also have big glasses like that too. My hair is already good. I like how he has the black hair like the. He's got the black hair like the Maximum. He still has the semi-fingerless gloves. Incredible. That was amazing right there. That could be my new profile picture. That gif. Brothers once more. Okay. Nice pose there. They got, people who are working on this are probably really excited. This could be the same guys from the movie Naughty Dog. What was that? Madhouse. The gun, I'm fine with that, whatever. The gun changes. Or at least it was different in the anime and the manga, so yeah, it looks fine. New gun, it's fine. All new stuff. Stampede. It looks like the seed ship. This is like when they first landed. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be like it's a movie or it's a new anime. Created, directed, concept design, produced by Orange. I don't know. I haven't heard of that. It looks like Madhouse, but Orange. What did they do? Let me look this up. Actually, this Orange Studio. What did they make here? I haven't heard of any of these. I don't watch too much anime. Trigun Stampede. There it is. I don't know any of these. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Redline. Majestic Prince. I've never seen these. Maybe I should watch some of this stuff to get used to their. No, I can't. Oh, Dimension W looks kind of cool there. I always judge it by its cover, you know. I'm that guy. Godzilla. Star Fox Zero OVAs. Yeah. I haven't heard of any of these. Interesting. Let's get back to these guys. No, but it looks good. Looks fine. It's fine. You know, what do you... I'm a fan, okay? I'm not the maker of the damn thing. The guy who created the character is right there. He knows what's going on. He is a great guy. You know, I have full faith in these guys, okay? This guy's still out there. Look at him. Where's Akira Toriyama? Where is the Batman? He's at home washing his tights. And look at this guy. He's right there. He's with the people. He's talking about it. You know, Akira Toriyama, he's like, who's Piccolo? What's his name? I don't know. This guy's right, and he's on the front lines. He's making a new anime, new animation with these guys. Nah, they're both great guys. It's fine. Okay. All right. So, I'm excited to see more. Seems like I thought it was going to be like a movie. It seemed like a one-off movie where it wraps everything into one thing. But that's fine, too. New anime's fine, too. Interesting. I wonder how long it's going to be going for. How long are they shooting for? Interesting. I have so many questions. Very interesting. They could be... I don't know. It could be a retelling of the manga in a new animation form. It could be... I don't know what it is. It's just Trigun. This is accepted as a new thing. New thing. Let's roll with that. Okay. That's all we got now. He's coming. 2023 is going to be a big year so far. I got a lot of stuff coming. That's my reaction. My genuine reaction. My actual reaction, okay? Actually. That's it.